He seems like the type that would run a good game.
He does, and I put a lot of thought into that. Like, should we, since Jeff's out tonight, should we come up with something really stupid?
We played Black Sword Hack.
Yeah. But no, mainly I just ran out of time. Like, here, like, the last hour, I'm like, let's do it. Let's do something stupid. And then just, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So sorry, chat. It didn't happen. Also, hello,
They didn't
everyone.
even know about it.
They didn't even know about it. You almost got
gosh.
us playing alien characters playing Black Sword Hack.
I don't know. I think Finkeldie is more of a hackmaster guy. He just seems like
Hackmaster.
it.
I
He's
believe
a
it.
hackmaster guy. Yeah. With the screw your players rule.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Anyway, welcome to the goddamn show. We're playing Alien, All Fear the Ishtar. This is chapter whatever in the hell it is. As we're playing resistance fighters, rebels, striking out against the big corporations for workers' rights. We find ourselves back again for the first time on the pirate space station Tortuga. And you are all trying to track down an informant that's been kidnapped, and clues led you this direction. Sadly, there's no Jeff tonight. I think I mentioned that. He's somewhere.
Vacation or something.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So yeah.
He's in one of those places that Jeffs go.
Yeah, so we're going to be picking up right where we left off, but we'll just say that,
Pocket dimension of Jeff's.
Oh, there's a pocket dimension of Jeff's. Wow.
Yeah. It's in the pocket of a man named Bill. Don't ask.
So yeah, we're going to be picking up, we'll just say Liv's off patrolling the area, or got tired of Roy rambling on about the proper
she went to
way
to talk to the woman's friend who makes the things.
Oh yeah,
That's...
okay. That works.
She's absolutely not tied up in the back of a trunk somewhere.
Poor Liv. I don't think Connor would let that happen.
No.
Anyway.
I think she would mess up that trunk. Peek through the back seat.
That might be a bad decision, actually.
I think so. I think it really would. Anyway, let's do some character introductions for those of us that are here. And then we'll get into the game. So, yeah, Jeff's not here. So we're going to skip to John. John, who you playing?
Oh, God, I don't know who I am without my little sister. No, I'm Connor. I'm kind of the mechanic and comm tech guy on the crew. And I like to get into some scrapes. I like to go, round and round. And I try to look out for my little sister, Liv, because I'm her older brother, and our parents died due to corporate negligence. And then the corpse pinned it back on my folks like it was their fault. So, not real fond of them.
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice. Dan, you're back.
I am back. I'm confused about what's going on, but I'm Phil, who's the doctor that no one likes.
So yeah, I guess we can
I like you, Phil.
say that, Phil, you finally woke up from your nap on the ship, and no one told you that you had landed. So
That checks out.
you leave the ship and find yourself in a massive, huge garbage chute with some arrows painted on the ground that lead you up some different ladders, a freight elevator, out into a old warehouse. But you get a hold of the crew, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're at a nightclub right now. Why don't you come meet us?" And the name of the nightclub is The Last Resort. So Phil, when we get back into the action, you will be walking through the front door, probably paying off the bouncer with a handful of drugs.
Just reach into my pocket and,
Woo! Confetti.
Like in Assassin's Creed where you just toss coins.
Yeah, but it's pills
It's
instead.
pills.
We could call it methamphetamine.
Oh,
Whoa.
no.
There you go. You're welcome.
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, Phil, you're the doctor that some people on the crew don't like. Other people's do like you on the crew.
My goal is to just be useless where no one can, or useful when no one can see it happening.
I do appreciate that. One of the other sessions you were out, we had Phil do some healing rolls, and it was actually very useful.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Bert, how are you playing, man?
Hey, I'm Dean. You know, we're in the resistance. We should be doing some noble things, but really, I'm just in it for the laughs. I live my life very simply by the code of the road that says, drive it like you stole it.
That's it.
I guess that checks out.
Jeremy, beautifully put, my friend. And speaking of Jeremy, who the hell are you playing?
I'm playing Roy Fowler, although got this nice new holster, says Silver Fox. I really appreciate that. I used to be a marshal, and I try real hard to keep things level-headed and calm, but every now and then I do shoot a few people.
Yeah, I guess a few other points that might be good for Dan to know. Phil, give or take, on whether or not he knows these things, but the party met up with Gracie, had dinner with her. Dean was ripped off by Crispy in a drug deal.
I feel
snafu.
good about it.
You still came out okay. Definitely not what you were expecting. And then we did a big shopping montage where Liv bought Roy a very fancy holster.
Oh, very nice.
That's what we got. So,
Business as usual.
business as usual. Let's set this back up. The majority of you, well, 3 of you, are standing there at a table in the last resort, looking at a table full of corporate douche bros, drinking, enjoying themselves, you know, just being asses to everyone in general. You're all standing there talking about what your plan is, because these are the douche bros that paid Ripert Torres to kidnap your informant. And you're trying to get information from them on where the fuck this informant is. Now, Phil, as you walk into the bar, you can see maybe 30, 40 feet from where you're at, your group of friends all standing around table with Dean having like 8 empty beers sitting in front of him. And everyone's kind of looking at this table back in the corner. I'll let you all pick the scene up from there, figuring out what you're going to do and then executing that plan. Don't everyone go at once.
I guess
All
I'll
right.
walk on up to the group.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hi, Phil.
Uh,
I think Dean
Yeah,
handed
that's
you a
me.
beer.
I'll take it. At least 2 of us can enjoy ourselves here.
Oh, we actually had a real good time. We got out there and danced for a little bit. It was,
That's right.
It
There
was
was a
nice.
dance party.
There was a dance.
yeah, that's it was real nice.
I'm not sure I'd put that in the category of enjoyment so much as like work, but
You should enjoy your work. That's what they say, anyway.
no, I mean I do, but
I
not
mean-
that kind of work.
So, that table over there apparently is the folks that paid for Torres to steal our guy. So, should we go have some words with them?
Just need to
Yeah,
like go
Do we
spike
wanna
their
be
drinks
direct
or
or diplomatic?
well,
Oh, you're muted,
I s-
Bert.
I hate to admit it, but Phil, that's not a terrible idea. Before we go to that,
Or just hear me out. Find out where they're docked and we just go steal that body back. Because they probably still got it. I'm telling all 8 of you.
Good point.
What does the
Seems
math work on
legit.
that?
That means Phil needs at least one more beer.
Oh shit.
That way we both have one.
All right, who's Phil? You're good at talking to people, ain't you?
No, not really.
Bedside manner.
No, there's no bedside manner here. It's just getting work done.
So we just walk up, we talk to him, we just cut this fucking dilly-dallying. But let's ask ourselves, what are we willing to put on the table to kind of get things going? Do we,
I mean, we could bring him a round of drinks with a little, have something extra in them.
Not a bad idea.
all right.
All right. How are you all enacting this plan? There's plenty of,
Oh shit.
well,
We already confirmed that there's this here Finkelstein guy, right? He's
Mhm.
real big business.
Yeah.
What if, I know it's a little bit on the wrong side, but we go up as if we are representatives, and we say that Mr. Finkelstein would like to engage with them, but it needs to be off the books. We need to meet them somewhere private.
All right. And what do we do at this private meeting? Do we have a chat with them?
I
Or do we
suppose so.
have a chat with them?
Well, we use that as the initial thing. Hopefully that name will buy us enough, credibility to get those drinks in them that Phil's going to spike.
All right.
Because people get excited to make money, a little less likely to check the drinks. That's about as far as I've got it in my brain.
I'll take that plan.
All right, like you start the conversation, and then like while that's getting started, I'll show up with some drinks, so it'll be a little less suspicious.
Gotta hope this doesn't turn into a shootout in a crowded club.
You never
No,
know.
you're
I think we'll
talking.
avoid it.
Oh,
all right. So what's happening?
Roy, why are you so, concerned about that? I mean, where are we, Roy? Look around you. Where are we? I don't think there's a single good person in this bar.
I don't think we
present
wanna-
company exception.
Just as long as you don't end up on Gracie's bad side. It's not someone I want to cross.
yeah. I just prefer not to have to put anybody down if we don't have to.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So who we sending over there with the drinks? Phil?
All right, over there.
Phil, it's you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go get him.
Up, I'll kind of walk ahead of him.
All right.
Let's Phil get the drinks. We'll make sure he's got that because we don't want to have you trying to sleight of hand stuff into the drinks before, like in their
That's
presence.
right.
We
Yeah.
want that shit done beforehand. Then we go up.
Right. Well, I mean, like, I was hoping you guys would be like there to obscure their vision, and then while you're
Oh,
behind,
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's do it. This
Okay.
is a terrible plan, and I love it.
Oh, it is.
Secondary
Too bad.
question.
Uh-huh.
What kind of drinks are you ordering them?
I mean, we'll probably take a look at what they got on their table, try to
Smart
order
idea.
more of that.
Yeah.
Each and every single one of them as an old fashioned.
All right. Well, that's easy.
Okay. You
Grab
go.
an extra old fashioned. Don't put shit in that. I want an old
What's that?
fashioned in my. Actually, I'm just gonna get my old fashioned. I don't trust you to get me a drink, Phil.
Oh, that's fair.
That's okay, Phil. You're kind of a fucker, but sometimes it's useful.
That's fair. Okay. So, yeah, you all go up, you order a platter of old fashions. You find a way to kind of hide what you're doing. Roy, you order yourself your own old-fashioned, not mixed in with Phil's batch. So first off, Phil, what kind of drugs are you putting in these?
Extract.
It's well, there's gotta be some never sleep and some X drugs.
Doubling down. Okay, so X drugs is just a blanket term in Alien.
Yeah.
Where X drugs is just anything hard. So what kind of X drugs does Phil have? Like, I'm thinking, does he just got like some meth rocks in capsule form, some little nuggets of the white stuff?
Well, I mean, he's got the methamphetamine.
He's got
Yeah,
methamphetamine.
that's true.
Yeah.
We already covered that one, so why not?
And if it's like confetti, it's going to dissolve easily.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Just the opportunity to use that word again makes it worth doing.
Yes.
So,
did we just invent a new drug?
I think
Yes,
so.
we did.
I'm trying to think, like, where would you, what kind of celebration would you throw methamphetamine? Well, it's easy.
Going
It's
to
a
prison parties?
tweaker tape parade.
I was gonna say, which ones wouldn't you use it for?
We
But
should
that's-
maybe put some hydrate in there so that they don't have hangovers tomorrow. We'll be considerate.
Oh no.
Okay.
That would be considerate. And if we wanted to be considerate, we wouldn't bother with this. This is
So,
True.
we're going like the Four Loko route here, where uppers and downers.
yeah.
Good combo.
Phil, next question. You are drugging these drinks with methamphetamine
And never sleep.
and never sleep. Good God, they're going to explode. How much are you putting in? Like, what's your dosage looking like? Like, what effect do you want them to have?
Oh, it's gonna be small. I still want them to like drink it and not have it be strange.
Okay. Give me a medical aid test.
I'm not planning to get them blasted, so
Not yet, anyway.
not yet.
Oh,
wow.
Would you like me to push that?
you don't
You know
need
how to
to.
drug somebody.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. 5 fucking
scary how
This
good
successes.
you
isn't
are.
Phil's first rodeo. Wait a minute.
Oh no! Oh, God, this is terrifying.
So, Phil,
Oh, you don't want to hear about the first rodeo. In fact, it was
there
you-
were actual horse tranquilizers.
I'm honestly, I'm a little disappointed you've rolled so well because you get your dosage perfect. They are going to be wired. They're going to be having a great time, but it's not going to be so intense that they are going to immediately know that something's up. Like, you've got this well handled. I was disappointed because I was hoping you'd fail. Then we get to see if you did too little or if you really fucking overdid it. But
set them to the moon.
yeah, you got it perfectly. So,
If
Phil,
somebody starts frothing at the mouth.
yeah, Phil, you got a tray of drinks. You walk over to their table. As you're walking up, the conversation kind of slows down, stops, as they're all looking at you, Phil. And Phil, what kind of clothing does Phil have on? Because everyone else had to go get fancy suits and shit to get in here. But Phil just fucking methamphetamine his way right through the front doors.
I mean, I imagine as a doctor, he still dresses respectably, just not like suit worthy,
Okay. So, business casual, golf polo,
Yeah.
khakis.
I just cut down on the greens,
Yeah.
the space greens.
And, yeah, one of them, you are the ugliest waitress I have ever seen.
What if I told you you're not the first person who's ever said that?
I like that. Give me a manipulate test.
I love that Phil's manipulation style is like just takes it. He's like, yeah, thanks. I know it is.
You pass it. That's good enough. They start cracking up. Oh, yeah, thanks. They're grabbing the drinks off your tray like, I didn't remember ordering the next round, but I ain't gonna fucking complain.
This one's on some people looking to do a little business with you. Wink.
It's a weird wink, man. What people?
After he's done his super awkward and jerk.
It's probably more like wink, like both eyes.
I'm sorry, wrong eye. Eh?
God damn it! Are you saying wink again?
So yeah, they ask, how do you all handle that? They ask who wants to do business, and you said it was someone upstairs, or?
I mean, I'm wherever Roy and them are at. So.
Oh, okay. So you signal over to Roy
Yeah.
and Dean and Connor. Holy shit. How did that guy manage to make his way through the club without fucking having a heart attack? Like, I don't even think my great grandpa looks that old, man.
Modern miracles.
Well, I'll tell you what, if your friend done bought us a round of drinks and he wants to talk to us, I mean, yeah, why not? Send that. Just, you know, you might go give him a hand.
I'll send the prune on over.
That's hilarious. Okay. So, Phil, you return to the table.
Yeah, I'll make sure to hold Roy's hands and we'll walk across.
Fucking hand off me, Phil. They see us YA cross and Roy makes a point to shake his hand off.
Oh, he's a feisty one.
Yeah, you all make it over there. I presume all four of you come over. All of these suit dude bros all scooch over and here you go, Gramps, have a seat. Wouldn't want your knees giving out on you.
No, thank you. I see y'all share the same taste for the finer things.
Yeah, we do.
I'm old-fashioned myself.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Yeah,
I know.
As they're
I think you
all
qualify as vintage now, Roy.
Yeah, I'm vintage. No,
Well, Roy, what can we help you out with? You said you got some business for us?
Yep. Now, I represent some upper scale clientele here, and seems y'all have made a little bit of reputation for yourself. And, well, we'd like to see if maybe you're looking to bring your way up a little bit further, maybe work your way up to the higher seats, and he won't say Finkel's guy's name, but he'll just look
Direct
up
them
in that
to it.
direction.
And they all have nervous glances up that direction, but you can tell that they've picked up what you were implying. Well, who are we to say no to money? What do you got, old timer?
I assume you've got your own ship.
No. I fly corporate.
All right. Okay. All right. We have some delicate cargo that's going to need to get moved soon. What are the chances you can get us on there tonight?
I'm sorry here. You must think we're pirates.
Nope. No, we never would say the word. You're a legitimate businessman. I get that.
Yeah, we are. You can tell by our security badges. They hold up Wayland-Yutani security badges.
Mm-hmm.
We're corporate official through and through there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've got some sensitive cargo that you want shipped. Did you take it down to FedEx?
Nope. No, I respect the company you work for, but you realize you're not the only organization here. You know that there's another ranch in town, right? Siegson?
Yep. We know.
Now, allegedly, Siegson might be feeling a little bit light tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Might be the sort of thing that needs to get moved quickly, where they have a chance to really assess things. Might be the sort of thing that would get you in good graces. Might be the sort of thing that we don't want to talk too many more particulars in a crowded place like this.
Okay. I am definitely interested. I'll tell you what. You know, I'm really glad they put sound dampeners in all the restrooms here. If you would excuse me, I gotta go see a man about a horse. And I'll be right back. And this dude gets up and walks off. All of his friends are there, continuing to sip on his drink.
I think there was a not so subtle hint you should follow him.
Ew. Jeremy has no fucking clue what to do at this point.
You go chat with him, Roy. We'll talk to these guys out here, see what we can find out.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, so guys, we're this is like a pirate place, right? Like, who's the best pirate around?
Well, I mean, that's all a matter of opinion, isn't it? What makes a good pirate?
That's true. What is there a pirate that you're like most worried about, like, or got the worst reputation?
Well, as far as most worried, I mean, there's some of them old heads that are just vicious. I mean, you know, it's the hunt for them. They're scary as shit. I try not to talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, did you talk to some of these pirates?
Oh, you can't. I mean, that's why we're here.
Oh. Where's some of the pirates you talked to?
I mean, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, we tried dealing directly through Gracie, but, you know, she's just all over the place. I mean, like, you can't break these rules. You can't break those rules. You can't take direct actions against these people because it'll piss those people off. So
I thought they're pirates, not a bunch of rules lawyers.
they're,
I mean, you're corporate guys. You already follow enough rules.
it's crazy, man. Like, because as you're watching this guy, and you can see he's starting to sweat a little bit more. You see some of the other people at the table getting a little antsier. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, because there's all of these, like, you know, like pirates out there in the world, like they just do whatever the fuck they want. But here, dealing with other pirates, like that Gracie lady, she keeps them all in line. Like, here they gotta follow the rules and they gotta like be civil and shit. Like, it's totally not what I expected. Like,
yeah.
I was, you know, when I got stationed here, I was expecting like fucking like people like dying, getting shot over the balconies, like all the booze you could drink for free, like gold out the ass. But it's really just kind of like any other city, just not quite as like stuffy.
Yeah, I get that. I can see that.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, like the best kind of pirates. We've been doing really good with like those like understated pirates.
Understated, huh?
Yeah, man.
Like
they
who?
get the job done and no one ever notices them. Give me a manipulate test.
Sure.
Take a +1 on this.
Okay. I'll push it.
Okay.
Not that it helped.
It did not. No, it did not.
Did not.
Oh man, like I can't tell you because it's got to be understated. If it's not understated, then it's overstated. These guys need to stay understated. That way, I can, you know, we they can work for us.
What if you wrote it down for me? Just part of a name? I gotta know. I want to hear about these understated pirates, man.
Maybe if you whisper it to him, that way it's like you're understating it.
Oh shit. Pond Slider.
On slider.
Yeah, man.
All right.
He's fucking, like our buddy Joey over there who went with the old man to the bathroom. Like, he's going to get a fucking promotion because of that, Pond Slider.
This guy gets it now.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
He's going to be making all sorts of money. God, it's so fucking hot in here. And he starts, like, taking off his tie, unbuttoning his shirt a little bit.
It is. It is.
Anyway, so what kind of pirates are you guys?
Well, I wouldn't say pirates. I mean, independent contractors, maybe. That might be more accurate. Independent contractors.
So is it like a 1099 or 1099-C?
More like the C.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, color or letter?
Letter.
Nice.
You feeling all right, man? You're sweating a lot and your eyes are dilated.
I'm
I hear
feeling
there's
really
like
good.
some space thing going on. Some
You
kind of
should-
space herpes. That's
What?
what I hear.
He starts unbuttoning his belt right there.
No. That man needs to get out on the dance floor. Get that air flowing. Get
Holy
that cool
shit.
breeze going. Yeah.
Oh my God, a dance. He just
You should.
hops up in his seat, walks over the table, whips off his fucking sports jacket and just throws it. And with this, the rest of the group all hop up, like rip off their sports jackets, kick in their shoes, and just like fucking yeah, as they all charge toward the dance floor. And with that, let's kick over to Roy in the bathroom.
Okay. So, forgive me. There was the John Cusack dude that was totally not John Cusack. What,
Oh, yeah.
Was it Cusack?
I don't remember. What
I'll
was
just
his
say
name?
Cusack for now.
John Quiznos.
His nose.
Get a horrifying sub puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
What was that guy's name? Sammy? His name was Sammy. It was John Cusack in disguise.
Sammy. Okay. I'll follow the guy. I'll take my time. I'll play it that they wanted to call me an old prune. Just give him
Okay.
more time for his drink to kick in as well.
Yeah, eventually, like, he power walks into the fucking bathroom. A few moments later, you see some other people, like, unceremoniously get shoved out of the bathroom. They're looking confused, like, their pants aren't even, like, zipped all the way up and shit, like... And then you walk in, and you can see that, like, he's looking a little more disheveled now. You like, shit's kicking in. Like, he's loosened up his tie. He's kind of, like, fanning his jacket. All right, man.
All right. I'm glad it's just you in here. Because, funny thing about doing dirty business, not saying that corporate work is ever dirty business, but come on now.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Like, sometimes, the shell game, get the ball, the cups, swap, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Misdirection.
sometimes you swap one thing for another. Now, I know you've gotten a hold of somebody, and that's good. I've gotten a hold of somebody too.
Wait,
There's somebody.
who are you?
I'm somebody that's got somebody from your company, Sammy, over on that base. He done flipped a Seegson, gave up a Whalen Utani safe house, tried to get safe harbor with them, caught that fucker. Now you've been playing part of a shell game, but they didn't give you all the information. Now you got yourself the minnow. I've got the big fucking fish. I'm supposed to take your asshole. I'm going to give you the bigger asshole.
Hmm. Go ahead and give me a manipulate test on this.
Okay. I'll try and speak to him with a voice of authority.
Yeah. All right, 2 successes. Oh shit, I had heard something happen, like some secure bunker got fucked up. You're the assholes that fucking kidnapped Sammy? You know who that was, right?
I know a lot of shit. I know shit that I don't want to know about.
It was
I know
John
shit that I
fucking
can't-
Cusack, man.
Nope. Just Sammy. As far as you know, that's just Sammy. If you know what's good for you, you don't repeat that fucking name.
Oh shit. Sorry, it's hot in here, man. Like,
I
So
know
wait.
this is fucking serious.
how the fuck did you know about the guy that I just got in?
How the fuck do you think I got my hands on the person I told you not to say his goddamn name again? I might look all shriveled up, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm staying cool. You're sweating like a fucking rookie. Now shut the fuck
Holy
up and
shit,
work with
you're
me.
corporate security?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but you might put 2 and 2 together.
Oh shit. Listen, man, like I don't care what it looks like. I did not take the fucking toilet paper.
Listen, here's your chance. Get your shit together. You're probably in line for a promotion real soon. You keep it cool for just a couple more hours.
Okay.
We're gonna go pick up your asset. I'm gonna lead you over to my asset. We're gonna swap. Then you're gonna meet somebody tomorrow morning who's gonna fill you in further. You got that?
Oh, this is some real fucking like cloak and dagger shit, man.
No, it's just a friendly conversation. That's all it is.
Okay. You know where the
Okay.
annex is?
Pretend I don't.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. No, if you had just head over, to subsection 3-7 or whatever, there's the, the Wayland Yutani annex is where they keep all the fucking interns and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just meet me there. That's where we got them kept up.
All right. Now I'm not gonna get fucking held up by nobody over there, am I?
Well, I mean, my guys are over there keeping guard on them. Like, I could,
Right.
go with you if you wanted and, let them know it's, cool.
That's exactly right. Because the thing is, I'm officially not here. You understand that, right?
Oh, deep fucking cover.
Now, this is the sort of shit that it takes to get promoted. You understand that, right?
Yeah, play ball, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
But the right kind of dirty, professional dirty.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome, let's go. And he just walks out of the fucking bathroom.
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, Roy, as you walk out of the bathroom following this guy, you look out on the dance floor and you see a handful of bouncers trying to wrestle a bunch of naked dudes just moshing on the fucking dance floor. And you look to see your crew sitting at that now empty booth.
Looking innocent.
Oh, this is our perfect opportunity
I
to get
saw
a
you
bunch
try to
of
unmute, but it didn't unmute.
dress clothes.
I look over at Phil. I look over at the dance floor, looking very, very directly at you, Phil. You've been holding out on me, man.
I mean, not on purpose.
Why don't the three of you at the table go and give me an observation test?
Yeah, there's more left in their cups.
Oh no.
Got one.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I'll go ahead and
got one.
push.
Connor and Dean did good, so let's just... Oh,
One.
okay. Each of you pull 1 success. So you all kind of lock eyes at the same time as you're getting ready to get out of the booth and kind of head towards Roy. And as you're kind of looking back, you can see that kind of like up against the far table, kind of like almost like someone was trying to like hide a little bit behind like the fucking like napkin holder or some shit. You can see that there's somebody's wallet and PDAT just kind of sitting there. Like they just took it out of their pockets so they wouldn't like lose it in the booth or some shit.
I mean, you get out there dancing and shaking, you don't want to drop it.
That's right.
True.
Yep.
But now they won't remember where they dropped it at.
Yes.
Oops.
All right, Phil, you grab it.
Of course.
Okay. So the three of you catch up with Roy. And this dude is like power walking almost to the point that he's got like skips in his step every now and then. Like he's fucking going. He's got his jacket off over his shoulder. Like you can see he completely loosened his tie. Like you can see he's like sweating through his shirt.
And I'll try and use the counselor talent to talk with him just a little bit here and there to kind of try and keep him leveled out. Like, don't let him get too stressed forward.
Keep them eyes on the prize.
Do you have to roll for that, or is that just something you can do?
If it basically it's mostly just it's an add-on to the command skill. I can reduce somebody's stress. So if his drugs start pushing him too hard, I can start pulling him back.
Okay. Yeah, if you can do that, just roll me that command test then.
Right.
That's why we call Roy a buzzkill.
Wow.
You fucking knock it out of the park, man. Like, you are very gently guiding this dude, keeping him on task. More importantly, like, you're making him feel real comfortable around, like, the group of you. And with 4 fucking successes there, he is leading you the way, and he's just like, he's so excited about the thought of promotion. And how this deal is going to go out for him. He might actually get to move up to a larger office. Or even better, he may get moved off of this rock altogether and get stationed, you know, somewhere that's not a pirate space station. But as he's kind of talking, like, he's just like, yeah, man, like, this was going to be my fucking, like, my big payday, and, like, I'm so glad you're here so we can actually make sure it goes off, because, like, you would not fucking believe all the fucking shit that I had to fucking dig through to find out where this fucking guy was. Like, it was fucking crazy. Like, because, like, he was, like, I don't remember which way it goes. Like, he was working for us or working for Seegson, but also working for the other one, feeding information back and forth on both of them. And then we fucking, like, found out, like, he was working for someone else, like some fucking, like, pissant mining colony. Like, why the fuck do they want to know what kind of fucking shit we're doing? Like, oh, great, we know your fucking corporate ledger information, so we can use that to adjust the price of fucking rocks or some shit. Like, what the hell? And so,
Ain't
like,
nothing dumber than a fucking coal miner, right?
no shit, man. Like, wash your hands or something, man.
And you say that, but when they just increase the prices just a little bit, you know, 10,000 times of a penny adds up.
Well, that's the thing. They weren't even using that shit for fucking profit. They were using that to, like, do stupid stuff with it, like health insurance and, like, fucking, like, raise wages and shit.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Keep them fuckers low so we can get high.
Literally and figuratively.
Right? But, yeah, but, you know, it was crazy. Like, then there was someone on that fucking mining colony that we were finally able to pay off, and, like, sure as shit, we found out that they were getting shipped out somewhere else, and we fucking snatched them, man. It was amazing.
Smart. You done good.
Yeah, it was a lot of
About
work.
to do a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Your work's about to pay off.
And so eventually he leads you up to like the most intensely beige building in all of Tortuga. This glass door. And standing behind the door is a very grizzled looking dude carrying a big kind of fuck off style rifle. Just standing there, staring out the window, kind of watching as you all walk up. And dude just skips up the stairs, yells something real quick at the dude. It's a nonsensical kind of thing, but you realize it may be some kind of like code word. It was something like, daffodils or some shit like that. And this dude swipes his key card and the door unlocks. He's like, oh, don't worry about them. They're with the company. They're going to help us with the exchange. And the dude's just kind of standing there, just scowling at all of you as you come in. This big, like he's got like armor on, like body armor, this giant fucking rifle. Standing there just scowling at all of you as you walk through.
Just gonna act as if he doesn't even register.
Yeah. And eventually he kind of takes you through this old cube farm into a back corner office, and kind of here and there in this cube farm, you can see some other kind of seedy looking dudes with weapons just kind of standing around here and there in kind of semi-strategic positions. And he takes you back to this back office, and he does a little, that classic knock, that dun 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 dun. And then someone on the other side of the door finishes it off. And the door swings open, and you see a couple of things. A couple of dudes like sitting at a little table playing cards. You can see this kind of younger, maybe early to mid 20s, smug looking cocky dude standing there, greeting the guy that escorted you in. And then that must be your fucking informant, duct taped to a goddamn office chair. And
I need you to. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, as your guy walks in, he's like, "Oh, Torres, like we already got the fucking exchange set up. So, yeah, we're gonna take this dude tonight, and they're gonna bring us the handover in the morning. We're all fucking set, man." And Torres gives you all the side eye, like real hard. Like Torres has got the feeling that something may be a little off. What y'all got?
They don't just do the thing where we stand there for a second and give him a moment to see if, like, that awkward thing where you just stand there.
Wait for him to go first, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like we're feeling confident.
And I'll just stand, you just stand there confidently, let this guy try and go get the dude and leave. And, don't say something to give them a hook. You just stand there confidently as if this is all normal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're here because we belong here.
Torres is fucking staring all of you down. Just daggers a little bit, but he's not making any moves. As your corporate friend here goes up and he just grabs the office chair and he starts wheeling it out towards all of you. Doesn't even bother to cut the guy free. He's like, all right, man, like, here he is, like, go ahead and take him. Where's the fucking, like, pickup tomorrow morning?
Come with us. That's the sort of thing I want you to know.
Oh, I mean, like, it's fine. Like, Torres is, like, a loyal employee, man. And you can see Torres gets a little, body weight shifts a little bit, a little agitated at that comment, but he doesn't say anything. He's like, fine. Like, anything you can say in front of me, you can say in front of them. It's fine, man.
I'm just going to mouth the word. I'm going to mouth the word promotion at him.
Give me a manipulate test there, Dan.
Oh, no. I'm going to ruin this.
Connor does grab the chair of our and I grab the back of it and I'm ready to
Two
wheel.
successes at least.
Yeah, let's see what that stress does.
Watch him just start screaming or some bullshit.
You get a little tremble.
Just excited.
I don't think I ever cleared my panic from last session either, so
That is accurate. Actually, why don't we go ahead, since have you pushed any rolls today?
just one. But I didn't take any stress.
No, if you pushed, you took stress.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I didn't take any panic. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't be at
let's-
panic level 8.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's clear that out. Just say you got 2 successes, and then
Okay.
set your stress to 1. And
Okay.
clear out that panic.
I just realized that that's not right.
That can happen.
So yeah, this dude, he's eyeballing you as you fucking grab the guy Connor and start wheeling him out. Roy, what did you say?
I got distracted by what Phil was saying. Sorry. What was I saying? Sometimes you gotta dig yourself into a real shitty situation to move your way up.
Okay, man, that's weird. And Torres kind of like talks to your dude and he's like, hey man, like, I don't remember what we named this dude last session, but I'm going to call him Evan now. Evan, like, are you feeling okay, man? Like, you're sweaty as shit.
I think he called him Joey earlier.
Joey, okay.
Yeah.
And Joey's just like, yeah, man, I feel great. Like, I'm ready to make some money, ready to get a promotion. Things are going fantastic, man. Like, we got to, like, this dude, like, he's security. And, like, he's going to do, like, the exchange. He's going to put in a word for a promotion. I can finally, like, make some money, get off this rug. I'll have more resources so I can kick you more jobs. And then you can make more money. And maybe you can get more ships. And, like, it'll be great. And you can see, as he's doing this, Torres he's getting a little tense. He's gripping his rifle a little bit tighter. He kind of starts shifty eyeing between all of you, and he keeps landing back on the dude in the chair there, Connor. Tension in the room is rising. What do you all do?
I do have, I don't know if it helps, I do have calming presence.
You want to try it?
Let's see, let me double check it. Once per round, or once per turn, I don't know if that matters right now. Reduce the stress level of another character within short range. Can I use the talent on myself? Must be a relatively safe place. So I don't know if this counts.
I'll tell you what. I want 2 things. One, I want you to tell me who you're trying to kind of cool off and reassure, how you're doing it, and then I'm probably going to make you give me a test that would fall under empathy, probably a manipulate test.
Okay. I was trying to, maybe this might be unfair. I was trying to swing this was like, hey, you're looking a little stressed out, or maybe take a couple breaths.
Oh, you are a doctor. Okay.
I am a doctor.
If that's how
Yeah.
you're trying to do it, yeah, we can just do it like the rule says. So your boy Joey here, like, you start coming at him like with that medical calming, like, he's like, oh yeah, I've been forgetting to breathe. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm good now. Fuck, I'm thirsty. Oh God, I itch.
It's that space herpes. It's going around. I'm telling you.
You get, get any water for this man?
What's that?
I'm like, you got any water for this guy?
And Torres nods at someone else, and this person like pulls out like a bottle of water or some shit from the fucking cooler and just kind of chucks it at him. Dude kind of fumbles a little bit, but eventually catches it.
Oh shit.
Look.
So Gracie had motherfuckers just hiding in the goddamn walls all around her place, right?
Mm-hmm.
she's got a pallet full of fucking drugs at her place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Taurus, I see how you're feeling. I do. Now, I'm sure you're not unfamiliar with slightly unconventional means of payment. But I want you to believe and understand me that there is an entire goddamn pallet of drugs waiting for you. And I'll give them the directions to where it is. Now, that's the sort of shit you need to go pick up and fast. Probably worth more than what you were promised. But that's kind of the way things need to go sometimes when we have to up our timetable.
Give me a manipulate test. You got to get 2
Okay.
successes here. You got to beat him.
Okay. I'm full of so many bad ideas. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna kind of try to assist.
Yeah, if you want to.
Roy. I'm like, I kind of lean into Torres, and I'm like, look, Joey here was running his mouth. I don't know what the hell he got into at the club, so we had to step in and handle the situation ourselves. No offense to you, we make sure you get paid plus a little extra. That's why we're giving you the location on the drugs. Just we're just taking care of this, and yeah, there is a handoff, but he was running his mouth like a dipshit in public.
He kind of leans into you. Is that fucker on methamphetamine again? Yeah. Yep. I could tell the way he's sweating fucking smells funny.
Yep.
So, Roy, you got to give me a manipulate test. You got to take a bonus from Connor here.
Okay, so I had a +1 for the modifier. Oh, shit.
Do you want to push that?
Hell.
Yes. So much luck earlier, but not now, huh?
Oh, no. Did you get to multi-push?
Yeah, I haven't seen it roll yet. I've only seen the first roll.
I've only seen the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh, you pulled 3.
Oh. Oh.
He looks at it. He's like, shit, this address looks familiar. I think I may have been here before. See, there's a fucking pallet.
Mm-hmm.
I could get some cash. So, like what? Joey here's getting pulled off the board. You're taking over. This is our severance.
That is a delightful way to put it. You got yourself a real professional attitude about you. Sort of person I imagine business could be done with again in the future.
I mean, if you're all going to keep paying me like this, I mean, Joey paid me plenty up front with a promise of a bonus after it was done, so I guess I don't care if that bonus comes from you or him.
There it is.
So, what am I looking at when I go to collect this pallet? Like,
Jack's already there. Actually, the Jack is in a shed about 20 feet off to the west of it.
all right.
So get you some dumbass to push it if you don't feel like doing it yourself.
That's what you get to be captain for, so you don't have to be the dumbass that pushes shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what. Get my contact information from Joey. I'm always down to make money. Working corporate's nice. Keeps the law off my back.
Been a pleasure. Been a pleasure. Roy just stick his hand out, shake his hand,
Sure.
and then just turn around and just no further conversation. Just start moving.
So, Dean, you've kind of been standing back, probably looking like the muscle, keeping a good eye on things, making sure nothing's going on.
Anybody says anything, Dean will just say, "I'm the driver."
That's fair. So,
That's all.
as the rest of the crew's kind of like leaving, like, you kind of like, not necessarily hang back, but you definitely kind of take up the rear, kind of making sure no one's following you. And as you're kind of like moving through that door, that big scowling guy, you hear from somewhere back in this annex, just a single gunshot. And then the big scowling dude kind of looks back, Guess I'm off the clock. And he just wanders off.
Have a good one, fella.
Woke up, Phil.
And he just closes the door after all of you, and you can see him kind of walk off and disappear somewhere into that cube farm.
I don't think we'll hear from Joey again.
Oh, I'm pretty damn sure you won't.
I may have gotten that man killed.
At least he went out high. I mean, there are worse ways to go.
And hydrated.
I mean, I myself want to go out high as a kite with my passengers screaming.
That's why
Ride in
I'm
your
always.
car again.
That's why I'm always careful about dosing you.
So,
All right, let's get ourselves a good little bit away from here. But we might be worth giving a call back over to our hostess.
Gracie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Give her a heads up. I'm
Yeah.
sure she has her own people, but seeing as we send a couple folks that way, she might appreciate if we lent a hand, because I don't imagine she wants to have that given up.
Yeah. And we should also let Liv know where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I propose we get at least one of us, maybe we even just say Liv helps us get this guy back to our ship, and the rest of us maybe go ambush the people who come to take that pallet.
Okay. So you send Liv off, pushing this guy on an office chair.
Through the city of Tortuga.
I mean, I'm just trying to find a way to say, like, this was something that Liv was doing.
Sure. No, I understand
know.
that. I mean, Liv's more than capable of that.
I'm just greatly enjoying the visual of an office chair with a man taped to it.
And
Just
she's
being
all
wheeled
fucking
through the
dressed up.
streets.
She's got a
Yeah.
fancy bag.
And probably looking very unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
When is she not?
So, yeah, you all make your way up to Gracie's. As
Yeah.
you're walking down the street, you can see her, very rustic, classic house just fucking sitting there in a little yard. You can see the crate that you left there, Dean, still on the, I guess the jacks in the shed. Yeah, lights are on in the house. What do you all do?
Maybe give her a call real quick.
Okay, from outside her
Appraise
house.
Appraise her of the situation real quick.
Your old Cusack move.
You hit her up. She picks up the phone. You can tell that she's like sitting in a bubble bath or some shit like that.
I'm really looking forward to that nightcap, but I feel bad that there's a chance of some noise pollution in your front yard in the near future.
Well, now,
No, I can try and avoid that if
That's-
you prefer.
not the location I was hoping for noise pollution to be coming from tonight.
I gotcha. Well, looks like I gotta be the asshole pushing a pallet here real quick.
Wait, what are you doing? At least you're not pushing
What-
rope.
what-
What are you doing with that pallet?
Above board, and I apologize. Weren't we supposed to be moving it to another spot anyways?
She just said leave it there.
Oh, just leave it there. Okay.
She said no one's going to mess with it. Just fucking leave it there.
Okay. Well, remember that Torres piece of shit?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's coming here to try and grab that pallet.
One, why? And two, how does he know about it?
I'm going to take responsibility for this. Mostly there's a corporate fuckwad from At the Last Resort. But that doesn't matter. The buck stops here. Doesn't matter how it happened. I'm going to take responsibility for it. So
Sure.
I might be fucking up my nightcap, and I understand that.
You certainly are. But at least you called me about it.
I'm a piece of shit, but I'm a polite piece of shit.
I mean, at this age, I ain't worried about it.
We can try and be quiet about it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You do what you do. And, put on a show for me, I guess.
Be fun.
All right.
Maybe.
And she
I'll-
hangs up.
I'll show you a couple moves.
So, Dean, give me an observation test.
One.
Maybe not as much distance as you would like. But you can see Torres and his group of thugs. Maybe 7 of them, including Torres. Kind of walking down the street. He keeps checking his PDAT, looking at buildings. Realize he's looking at numbers. Yeah, you can see they're kind of, moving your direction.
How far away is the shed from where the pallet is?
20, 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go try to see if I can get like a side, get around the side of the shed so that it's blocking their view, but I can maybe see them approach to the pallet so I can rush them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe
you're
we all
hiding
find
behind the
ourselves a
shed.
hiding spot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
Dean,
I agree with that.
what are you going to do?
Well, if we're gonna hide and attack, I mean, you want me to be a distraction? I can just hang out here and I'm playing at the Dean. Dean's still a little drunk.
Whatever you feel, man.
Fair.
I'll perch myself up somewhere and fire
All right,
down.
I'll be the obvious guy then. Dean pulls out a steel pack of cigarettes.
Bought from Crispy.
Yeah.
Man, you
Most of
were
them are
crazy in the
broken.
shithouse
Bill.
rat, but I respect where you're going with this.
Phil's not made for combat, so I don't know what you want him to do.
Hide in the shed.
Hide in the shed.
Protect the pallet jack.
Pallet Jack's in the shed.
Or
Man,
attack
you
them with
got
the
yourself
pallet
any
jack, either way.
syringes?
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Open the door just enough to where you're behind the door, so that when somebody tries to shut the door and get to the pallet, you just you syringe them with as many fucking drugs as you can.
Okay.
Not dirty, Phil.
Just
That's one way to do it.
inject them with hydrate. And just feed themselves to death.
Just fucking just inject some.
Too many
yeah.
electrolytes.
What plants crave?
Vitamin D.
Mhm.
They're gonna feel
What
so
plants
hydrated
crave.
after they murder me.
All
Just
right.
a
So,
bad
Dean,
idea.
you're loitering by the fucking crate.
Yep.
Roy,
Smoking up.
yeah, Roy and Connor, you're kind of hiding behind the shed. Bill, you're in the shed with a syringe full of, dissolved and liquefied methamphetamine.
That or you.
If I
Buy
get
some
him in the
cleaner.
right spot, maybe it'll just straight kill him.
And Dean, as you're watching, you see this group of guys kind of walk up. You see,
I'll kind of when they get
yeah.
close, instead of waiting for them, I'll go, hey, can I interest you folks in some drugs?
That's a question.
Look, if you want to be up, down, or in between, I got it all.
The big guy. The fuck did you get here so quick?
This is my corner, man. Kick the wall.
And Torres is kind of looking at the big guy and looking at you because I don't think he really got a good eye on you earlier, Dean. Torres like, that's what we're here for, man. Like, do you know whose fucking house this is?
I just got the corner.
You're in her yard. Or did you said you went out a little ways?
Mhm.
Oh. So like you're standing there like, out on the like corner of the road, like a little ways off from her picket fence.
Is this somebody who's important? Is that why I get so much business through here?
How the fuck do you not know who Gracie is?
I've only been here for a little bit. I mean, I know Gracie. Everybody knows Gracie. I don't know if this is her place, though, you know?
What's going on
Look, come
here,
on, what are you
man?
looking for?
I'm looking for a crate of drugs that some old
You said
cowboy
the
promised
big
me.
guy was here with like
Yeah, the big
all
guy
the armor thing?
recognized you, yeah.
All right. So I'll say, hey, so is all that armor and all that gear compensation? Because I got something in here that'll give you a few inches. That's what you're looking for?
Hey man, fuck you. Like
Oh,
that's rude to shame a man like that. What I lack in length, I make up for in girth.
tuna can.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I got pills for that. I mean, heck, I've got pills for infections. I got pills. I got the party drugs and I got the good drugs. I got the bad drugs. I got the okay drugs. I've even got some old socks.
Torres is
fungal
like,
cream.
Don't ask.
Torres is like, I don't have time for this. And he kind of starts walking past you, Dean. The big guy kind of steps up to you. He looks angry, real. And then you can see.
I pass him the pills.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's got his hand kind of down low with a wad of cash. All right. And he tucks him in his thing like, hey, would that suck? You got a can of spray paint to go with it?
Orange.
Oh, shit. I like silver, but orange is all right. It
I
gives you
get an off gray. The gunmetal gray in here.
Okay. Yeah, he fucking he buys it off you, and he's following his friend. Now Torres is out kind of in front of the pack at this point with a few
So
cronies.
Chuck, I wanted to talk loud enough that, of course, everybody knows.
Oh yeah. I kind of picked that up with the way, yeah. So yeah, the rest of the crew is well aware. And you can see that the big guy kind of lingers back from the rest of the crew to talk to Dean for a moment. You can see Torres is walking up ahead. You can see he's definitely on edge for, Connor and Roy. He's like looking around. He's like taking in all the windows of Gracie's place. And he's kind of like craning around, like looking at this crate. Like he moves up to the picket fence. He flips the little latch and he swings it open. And like he's almost afraid to step on the sidewalk. You can see him real gingerly like take that first step. Now, Dean, you make the exchange with the big guy. And he, as soon as he like starts walking away from you, you can see that sock in that can. And you hear the sound kind of wobbles a little bit. Keeps going. Turns around, gives you a little thumb up, and you can see he's got like, some gunmetal gray around his mouth.
Nice. Yeah. Good job, Dean. Get their heavy high right off the bat.
We're good people.
We are good
Yeah,
people.
we're such good people. We kind of make the pirate crew look moral.
So
Yeah.
Torres is very much on edge, but more so the rest of his crew, besides the big guy. The big guy is kind of back and forth all over the streets, not walking in anything close to a straight line. But the rest of his crew, they're not they're staying like a good 5-6 feet away from that picket fence, while Torres is slowly creeping in. He kind of looks towards the shed, because you did tell him that the lift was in the shed. He kind of looks at the crate, gives a little once over.
So we got those fancy new rifles, right?
Yeah, you do.
Do they have laser sights on them?
I mean, it's fucking future sci-fi rifles. Why would they not?
I don't want to say anything just yet, but I just want a single dot to put itself right on Torres' head, so it's very visible for him, but more importantly for all of his dudes, to just see, like, as he starts walking up to the crate,
Yeah.
just the dot.
I want you to give me a ranged combat test. Just a ranged combat test.
Yeah, just on its own, no
Yeah.
modifiers. God, what is going on?
You're rolling more than 3 dice, man.
That's the first problem.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
So you pull a success. You'll get the dot on him. I do want you to roll stress. Oh, you're doing good. You get the dot on him.
I don't want to. I really want that nightcap. I don't want to mess things up with Gracie too bad.
As he's kind of like moving around. Now, I'm going to say, since you just pulled 1 success and there was some stress there, Torres doesn't notice that you've got that line like right between his eyebrows. But his crew, as he's kind of like moving around it, you can tell, and Dean, you see all of them from your vantage point, like they all kind of drop to that, that like almost half taking cover. So like their knees are bent, they're kind of stooping low, expecting something to happen. And like they all drop. Torres like snaps his head over real quick. You're able to kind of correct and keep that dot right on his forehead. It's hitting a little more on the side of the forehead now than right on center with the way he kind of snapped his head around. He's like, shh, stop it, you dicks. Like, keep it quiet. And you can see, like, collectively, they're all like... And he's like...
I think right as they do that, I should just shoot them.
Do you shoot him?
Yes.
Then fucking roll it, man. He is unaware. You're not at a great amount of distance. You've got a laser bead on him. I'm going to let you take a +2 on this.
Oh, God. I feel really bad about this.
You the proud.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Taggart would have done it too if he were told to.
4 damage.
Otherwise, he would have stood there
I
and
think
done
maybe
nothing.
5? No, that's right. 2.
2's the base. 2
No,
extra
that's right.
successes. Yeah. Let me check.
And then I don't think it has anything else. Yeah. And then if that doesn't do it, I'll double tap. Probably 4 doesn't do it.
Hang on, I'm pulling up his stats right now.
Because my hope is to just like take this dude down and then scare his dudes off enough to make them run.
So 4 does not. So this is a headshot. So any armor he had, I'm going to say kind of bypasses that.
Okay.
But on its own, 4 is so close to taking him out, but doesn't.
All right. I'll do the double tap or the rapid fire.
Sure.
At that point, the +2 and then the -2 for rapid fire cancel each other out.
100%, yeah. Okay. So you roll the stress, but that is another 4 damage. Roll that stress while I pull up his injury. 2, is that keeping it together?
Keeping it together.
Kick ass. Let's see here. So, seeing as this was a place shot right on this dude's forehead, I'm going to say he gets that injury right there.
Plus, I have killer if I needed it.
There it is.
I got distracted. What happened?
He did.
Yeah, you fucking explode his face. I'm sorry, my wife was walking through and I had to do what Jeremy and John told me to. And that's Johnson the captain. And that's get her with a Nerf gun.
Good job.
Good job. I did it. Jeremy says good job.
We're all proud of you.
Oh, I got her. It was a headshot.
Oh my gosh. Poor Ashley.
Yay!
You guys laugh at that.
I'm not laughing. I'm applauding.
He's applauding, not laughing.
Whatever.
We love you.
Jeremy called you a heifer. It's fine. I call my wife a heifer all the time, and she beats
I
me
would
regularly
never.
for it.
I'm too scared of her to do that.
It's well deserved. It's
It's
well deserved.
deserved.
there,
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, Dude fucking drops like bap bap, and like just a pink mist of a head. Dude's body starts going down. It's like slow motion. As the rest of his crew all fucking like go prone on the ground, they get their weapons out. They really aren't sure where the shot came from. The big guy sees all of this action. You can tell he's fucking high as fuck. He's been huffing spray paint, and he just spins around. And
And Dean play it off like he's having hallucinations. Like, what, man?
Well,
You know, just
that's the thing. Like, I really wish we were in a situation where he could do that, because he doesn't. He spins around and he stops and he's facing a close building that is completely unrelated. And like, he pulls out his fucking rifle and just pap, 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 and just lays into this fucking like nowhere close, not close to any of you. This
He'll start calling out, to the left, to the left.
give me a command test, Dean.
Command. None of that. We'll do it anyway. I'll push
You
it.
want
Why
to
not?
push? Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, you pull a success. You tell him to the left. And he's like, he looks at you, and with, you know, spray painted teeth, he gives you a big grin and a nod. And he just whips with this giant fucking machine gun to the fucking left. And as he does so, you can just see that line with impact cut right through the center of his crew. And it climbs up. You can see it hitting buildings. He's lost control of the recoil, and this thing is just dancing up through the air as he's just firing up into space at this point. I think I really don't want to do regular initiative, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. There are 5 of us here. I'm going to roll a d5 with Jeremy being 1, myself being 2, John 3, Bert 4, Dan 5. And that's where we're going to start the popcorn initiative. That is me. So, Christ, you fucking. So he lights up through the middle of his crew. There were, I said, like 7 altogether. That means there were 5 of them. Bert, give me a d5 plus 1.
A D5 plus 1.
Yeah. Oh, we don't need to do
5.
initiative. He fucking kills his entire crew.
You got him, Biggie Smalls.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, those were my friends, man. Like, what the fuck?
No, doppelgangers, man. They just look like your friends. Your friends already got the drugs.
Give me a manipulate test.
Oh, success.
You fucking goddamn doppelgangers. He drops the fucking mag. He slaps another one in. And he is just turning this pile of people into a pile of red meats. And he's just like, you fucking replaced my friends. Kiefer Sutherland didn't die for this. Is that Kiefer Sutherland or Donald Sutherland? Donald Sutherland. That's it. So the rest of you kind of poke your head out. Roy, you killed the first dude, and there's just this big fucking guy with a machine gun just nonstop turning his party into paste with Dean behind him fucking cheering him on. What do you all do?
I'm not coming out. I don't want to die.
I radio
like-
Dean. Could you
I
kick
let
him?
Dean keep egging him on.
You got to catch up to your
Kick in.
friends, man. They've already got the drugs. They went that way.
Mm.
Thank you.
Which way do you point them? Like back the way they came, or just some random ass direction?
The opposite direction we're going to end up going.
I'm surprised
Good
we're not just.
thinking. Good thinking.
All right.
I'm surprised we're not just having Roy take the shot.
He slings his rifle, throws that sock and spray paint up, fucking huffs the shit out of it again, throws the
Biggie!
can of spray paint. Oh,
I throw him another can of spray paint in the other sock.
he miraculously catches both, gives you a hearty nod, tucks them into his vest, and runs off. And as he does so, you can hear the sound of gunfire and screams off in the distance.
Never let Charlie Day be your muscle.
As you're all kind of like walking out of your spots, Dean, you fucking wiped out a fucking pirate crew, man.
Yeah.
That was my buddy, Biggie Smalls, right there.
And fucking Gracie walks out in a bathrobe. What in the fuck did I just watch?
Did we not entertain you?
The magic of Roy and Dean.
I'm going to get to work cleaning up all this nasty business. And then I'm going to promise you the best goddamn foot massage you've had in your whole life.
Okay. You there, I don't know who you are. Go back to your ship. Pointing at you, Phil. You there, Connor. Go back to your ship.
Planned on it.
Roy, get to cleaning. Dean, come here. Dean,
March over.
you managed to get one of their own people so high that they killed everyone else and then stormed off into the night, causing a who knows what kind of mayhem. That is truly the most entertaining thing I've seen in ages. This here's from your Auntie Gracie, and she slipped you a roll of fucking cash, $1,000.
Oh,
Go back to your ship. After your buddy Roy's there is done cleaning, apparently he's got a foot massage to give.
I'll lend a hand so we can get to that massage faster. Thank you. I can buy a lot of socks and spray paint with this.
And she just sits in her little rocking chair on the porch and watches the two of you work.
I got the mop, Roy.
Man.
It's
It's amazing how a skull can shatter in so many different directions at once.
I was just thinking, how many feet of entrails do you think this is? I mean, you hear that there's a lot in there, but until you actually see it, wow.
Dean, I don't know if I say it enough, but you've got a goddamn talent. I can't quantify or explain that talent, but damn.
Yeah. So, eventually the cleanup wraps. Dean, you can head back to the ship. Roy, you give a foot massage to end all foot massages. Holy shit. A stamina test. Not what I was going to ask
successes.
for.
That massage goes all night.
Roy, you have now made a permanent friendly contact in Tortuga. And in the morning, Roy walks in looking exhausted, making it back to the ship. So, you all certainly do not have to leave Tortuga. But
But it might be for the best.
We should.
as you
we
all,
need to get out.
as you all make it, you can see Liv is, just hanging out on the ship, doing her own thing in like her room. And the dude strapped to the chair is just like a few feet inside the, the main, loading dock to the ship. She just fucking parked him there and walked off. And
Connor's just going to come up and pull a knife and just start cutting him loose.
please tell me you've got a shower I can use.
Yeah.
I have been shitting on this chair for 3 fucking days.
Oh, it's fucking gross. Yeah, we got you, man. We got you.
We can tell.
We can tell.
Dean, got a new chair for you for the cockpit.
All right.
Oh,
It's leather. It'll rinse off, right?
Oh,
Dean's got a classic lazy boy recliner and leather in there now.
Shit. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, as you're all getting settled, this dude, he cleans up. And he kind of stumbles out, finds his way to the kitchen. You got Margaret there's just making him a fucking meal, like getting him food and drink. He's wearing somebody's fucking robe. And he's just this, like, he looks like a guy who's had a lot of, I think I got a picture of the dude. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. That was from the last arc on the other planet. But he looks haggard. He's
Okay, got a
definitely
name?
lived a hard life. Yeah, man. Like, I'm Tyson.
Nice to meet you, Tyson. I'm Connor. That's Liv, Dean, Roy, and Phil.
Interested in some coffee or some coffee plus?
Don't take the coffee plus.
Yeah, I'll just take the coffee. So, you're all the crew that was supposed to pick me up from the grape shot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how surprised I am you actually showed up.
well, you put your neck out trying to do the right thing. You ought to know the people you're working with is sort that appreciate that.
Well, I am grateful that Cole has such good people working for him, because holy shit, this has been rough.
Looks like it.
So, you're all taking me back to Cole?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, that's for the best. But it's at about that time, I would imagine, Dean, you get a notification that, like, I don't imagine spaceships have doorbells, right?
No.
But Dean, you probably get like a proximity alert or like a notification on an external camera, and you see what looks very much like just a fucking intern, like short sleeve button up shirts, slacks that are way too long, like a
Wait,
bow
have we
tie.
left Tortuga or are we still on Tortuga?
I was imagining at this point you have not quite left. You're probably getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
And he is standing outside of your fucking docking platform in the fucking sewer, just waving at the ship.
We probably do have like an intercom thing though.
Yeah, you kick it
Would
on.
imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
For the crew of the Tortuga, I am supposed to ask you for Mr. Finkeldye would like a meeting with you.
No, we were about to leave.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. He didn't say you had to come, but he said if they're not sure to come, just remind them of being rich is definitely an option they have if they take the meeting.
Oh, hold on. You kind of had me at rich, guys. I don't know. I mean, you all are in
Fair,
this
but-
resistance thing.
Being rich usually comes with a lot of strings attached.
Well, it
Especially
depends.
if it's someone
That
else
depends.
helping you get rich.
I find that that's true if you hang on to the money and you just want more and more of it. But I found if you just blow through it as quick as you can, hey, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
works.
I
That
see
easy?
I see your logic. I see your point. But I don't know, man. We got what we came here for. This Finkeldie guy, I mean, he probably rolls with the corpse and the pirates and whoever, so
I think, though,
I don't know. I mean,
he clearly knows our ship, and I get a feeling if we want to maintain our continued relationship with Gracie, it does mean he's probably going to have the contacts know when we come back. I'm not saying we have to take whatever offer he puts out there, but maybe we show up, we smile, we wear our fucking suits that we had together for last night, and at the very least, we show him some hospitality.
maybe we ask if he can meet us off-site.
or only a couple of us go to meet him, and the rest stay here just in case they decide to make a play for.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good call.
Did Mr. Finkeldie on the intercom? Did Mr. Finkeldie happen to say if we had to make that meeting here? I mean, we got some sensitive cargo, and we're not really well liked right now here.
He asked for you to meet him at the last resort.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Are we? What? 1 minute. So are we sending some folks?
Maybe ask him if it's urgent, or could we like?
Now let's play it cool.
Okay.
Tell him we're on our way. Well, we'd sure love it if he returned the favor buying us a drink. You know what I mean?
Okay.
'Cause I sent him the super expensive drink the previous night.
Okay. You can tell Mr. Finkeldie that we'd like to clean up a bit, but we'll be there soon. Hopefully with some drinks coming our way.
yes, sir. Mr. Finkeldie said he's buying tonight since you bought previously.
That sounds great. Roy, good? Okay. Okay, we'll be there soon. We just got to clean up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'll let him know. And he turns and he kind of runs off.
Within an hour.
Yeah, he's already like running out by the point you yell that out. Like he kind of gives a little thumbs up behind him.
Well, guys, it might be an intricate plot to get us off of our ship and get our cargo here taken away from us. I could always take the ship off and come back. Make it a
It's
little
not
harder
necessarily safer,
Yeah.
Like, what if they just want this guy to die and then just when you're in space?
I think so, though. I mean, it would
I think
do an
if they're
awful
gonna
lot
do
of
it, they
trouble
probably
to
would have done
acquire
that.
him.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I mean, we seem to be in Gracie's good, good side, so maybe that'll offer us a little bit of protection.
Yeah.
But what do you think? I definitely don't feel like we should leave the ship alone.
No,
I agree. I mean, again, I feel bad. There's the meta part of me. It's like, live.
I mean, that's fair. You can just say live, stay back, and guard.
I'd say back too. I mean,
Yeah.
Roy, you seem to be much better at these kind of.
I don't know. Can either of you pilot? Because if it came down to it, your best bet's going to be just to get the hell off the station.
Liv can fly, probably. She drove your car.
You see the condition of my baby? Do you really want that to happen to something that needs environmental control?
I love to say nothing but positive things about your sister. She is just a goddamn marvel of the future in waiting. But I left about 2 or 3 pucker marks on Dean's seat after riding with her.
I mean, come on. You've got me running instruments. I can keep Liv out of trouble.
You've got me taking up space.
That's true. That's true. We got Phil. We might lose him out on airlock if we run.
It pains me, but I really want to take just a moment to say, Phil, you You did a real fine job with that crew last night. And you stayed cool in the office, too. So that was good work.
Thanks. I'm not gonna rub his nose in it. Take it when you can get it.
All right. So, Dean, what you saying that you want me to go with Roy, or
Oh no, I'm leaving it up to you. If you think it makes more sense that you would stay with Liv here and the rest of us go, that's fine. And if Liv actually knows how to get this thing off the station, that's
I
fine.
don't know if she does or not. Legitimately,
I think she drove your car unskilled.
Oh.
she did, but I don't know if she's since trained at all in it.
Yeah.
So.
No,
Well,
that's why
let's
Roy's
not-
trying to let you know he was puckering up whenever he rode with her earlier.
Let's not trade a successful mission for this. So
Yeah.
let me stay with the ship so that I can get
Sure.
out of here with the cargo if need be.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
you and Liv
anyone
can
else
stay
that
here,
wants to
and
stay.
Okay. So Liv and Dean are staying behind Phil, Roy, and Connor.
yeah.
Okay. We don't need to go through the steps of traveling over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how to get there. So, yeah, the three of you head over. You make your way to the club. Not a problem. And as you kind of enter, the bouncers. Oh,
Hey, Chad.
hey, Mr. Finkeldye made sure to let me know that he was expecting you.
Good deal.
Uh,
Hope you didn't have. I saw those fellas last night. That whole naked bunch of nonsense. What a man! You must have had yourself a hell of a night.
yeah, that was not great. But, you know, they charge everything to their corporate account. So, I mean, we definitely made enough money off of them to cover any damages.
A heck of a party, then, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, just head around up to the stairs, and they'll escort you on up.
All right. Head on up.
So yeah, you all make it up. The waitress kind of escorts you to this kind of back booth. And there you see Mr. Finkeldye. Gentlemen, I'm so happy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy. That is accurate. Let me show the stream.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's just so good. I really like that.
I'm
I
so
kind of wanted.
happy you could make it here to talk with me. I appreciate the drink you sent me the other night. It was very kind of you.
You know, well, we try to be polite when we can.
I appreciate that. So, sounds like you all had an exciting time. You drugged a bunch of low-level peons. That was very funny. You managed to get one of them killed by their own employees, steal their cargo, and then brutally have them murdered in the street in front of the leader of Tortuga, Gracie herself. Wow, that's all I can say is absolutely wow.
You did miss one thing there.
Oh, please enlighten me.
And clearly, in situations like this, we always need to include the allegedly.
My lawyers would have a field day. You are correct. Allegedly, you did all those things. You all seem very capable. And unorthodox, but there's nothing wrong with that. So, would you all like a chance to work with me and make money? A lot of money. An obscene amount of money. Enough money to make some of the poor planets just absolutely wroth with jealousy.
Well, I don't know a man that doesn't like money, but we got our irons in a couple of different fires already. So I think it might be the sort of situation where it depends upon what it is you need doing,
Well,
whether or not that coincides with what we're aiming at.
I'll tell you what. You have certainly impressed me, but there's still the audition, my friends. Still the audition. I can't just go into business with you until I know that you can do what I need you to do in a very trustworthy way. So, I have a job for you. It's a simple job, so simple. A milk run, as they might say.
Oh,
I'm fucking tired of milk runs, but I'll hear you out.
I just need you to head to a nearby planet, and he just beams over the coordinates for you, and deliver a small package to this address on the planet. And he hands you a business card with an address written on the back for that planet. And you have to hand it over to the manager, and only the manager, no one else. And you are forbidden from looking inside the package. And if you do this, I will know you are absolutely trustworthy. And we can talk about a more lucrative form of employment in the future. And, your package. And he pulls out a kind of like a manila envelope that's been kind of like wrapped around itself. It's like in the shape, like it looks like there's like a brick wrapped up in it. But he sets it on the table. It's got a very light sound to it, and it looks very light. Just take this to this address, turn it into the manager, and you're done. We can talk more in the future after this is done about other employment opportunities, chances to make real money. This is your audition, you can say, your interview.
Well, there's kind of you to offer. We got another delivery we got to complete at the moment. Mayhaps, how time sensitive is this delivery of yours?
It is not.
Then tell you what, no disrespect, we need to finish the business we're already attending to. Maybe we get back to you and...
Or take care of your business. Take this with you, and he slides the package across the table. And when you have the chance, take care of my business. I'll be notified when it's done. And if things are done to my approval, then my people will be in contact with you.
Well, I suppose there ain't no harm having the contact. What you fellas think?
Yeah, I mean, as long as we got a good way to find that manager, confirm it's that manager.
Trust me. Ask for the manager. That is good enough.
All right, I want to have one of these things where we take it to the manager, but
I quite understand. This is vague and cryptic for a very specific reason. Just go there, ask for the manager, and hand this over. That's all you need to worry about. Did anyone take the business card he handed over with the address on it?
Not yet. I mean, I wouldn't, but
Okay. Do you take it?
Sure.
Yeah, you take it. You look at the address. You kind of flip it over. And it's Mr. Scott Finkeldye, Tortuga, Sigson Corporate Liaison. And,
all right.
but yes, I mean, just take it with you. Forbidden from opening it. Deliver it to the manager. No time frame. This is easy. Do what I ask. And once it's done, we'll message you. You can make some real money. Not the kind of money those junior executives you were dealing with last night. Actual money. Enough money that I could take a shit on any table in any restaurant on this rock, and no one would bat an eye. That's how rich you could be working for me.
I think, yeah. And I'll grab the package.
It's light.
Absolutely. We'll probably do this right after we take care of our other thing. Right, Roy?
Well,
Gonna make sure to take it. I know he offered us drinks. I'm gonna make sure to drink some of this good shit he set out before we leave.
yeah. He ordered some very $50, $60 a serving kind of drinks. It's good, isn't it?
Drink after business is concluded.
I had to kill a man the last time I had a drink that good.
Well, thankfully you may have to kill a man working for me in the future, but right now, this is, I can't even say it's murder-free. I like this brand in particularly because of the mortality rates of the workers who harvest the specific kind of grain that's used to make this particular vintage of whiskey. I don't even know if we're allowed to call it whiskey anymore, but I like the flavor that the oppression really imbibes in the beverage.
It does taste good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, Tears of Orphans, probably. I would hope so.
There we go. My OBS crashed.
How dare you?
How dare you, OBS?
Anyway, you're all welcome to continue drinking with me for now. Just to warn you, we do have a busy night plan. We're going to drink here for a while, then head back to one of the empty warehouses. And I've actually found myself a vintage revolver. It's very, very unique looking. And we're going to play the good old-fashioned game of Russian roulette. And then when that's done is when the orgy starts. So if you want, you can join me for that.
I think we've got to get going, though. We do have a bit of time-sensitive cargo to offload, I think.
That's fair. Absolutely.
As they say, time is money, and the less time we spend getting filthy rich, the more time we have spending being filthy rich.
I don't follow that line of thought, but I absolutely love it. I'll tell you what, in honor of whatever that is that you just said, I'm going to put 2 rounds in the gun tonight, just for an extra surprise for everyone.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
We're going to come back and Mr. Finkeldye is going to be dead.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I will talk to you peasants later.
Have fun.
Anyway, yeah, you leave. heading back to the ship. You have this package, like I said, about the size of a brick, wrapped in like manila office envelope. You make it back to the ship, no problem. Now what?
Hey, Dean, let's get going and go meet Cole.
Unmute, Dean.
Oh, you guys are back. We just been playing Go Fish for the last hour.
That deck only has 45 cards.
Shh.
Connor, you have the package. Are
I
you
have the
spacing
package.
it? What's going on
Oh
with
yeah,
it?
I walk over to like the airlock.
We're not even gonna like
Yeah,
see
don't
what it
even-
is
I'm not even gonna
first.
open it. I don't care.
Don't even bring it on the ship. Just
No. We're just so that we can leave it out there and they don't get it back, and just they'll never know what happened to it. But yeah, once we're out in space, yeah, I'm popping the airlock and
Getting rid of it?
enough of that.
Okay.
You assume they'll never know, but
Maybe not.
All right.
Don't really care.
Well,
Not working with those guys.
yeah. That's fair. That
if
does
push
hit
comes to
us.
shove, we meet the guy again. We'll just tell him a space violated.
Space whales like those exist. That'd be
I
cool
know,
if they
right?
did.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, that's where we'll wrap it for tonight. Let's do some XP questions. And then we'll do some plugs.
What the fuck happened?
I don't even know, man. And then we'll get out of here. So first off, did you participate? If you did, you get a point.
Woohoo!
Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda? Anyone feel like they took that? Yeah. All right. Did you risk your life for your buddy PC? I don't know. There was a risky situation, but Dean kind of drugged
Dean
that
handled it.
thing into oblivion.
Yeah, drugs were the solution for most
They
of
were.
our problems.
drugs were the star of the night. Oh no.
Did you challenge or stand up to your rival?
Couldn't. Wasn't here.
Oh no.
I was nice to my rival.
I was, yeah.
You were.
same.
I'd
Nice,
say
yeah.
maybe yes though, because I got you to be nice to me.
Oh shit,
Fucker.
that's fair, Phil. Did you make a panic roll? Now, Dan, don't forget that you did technically not
I did.
make that.
Yeah,
panic
did not. Yeah.
Yeah. This one, everyone's going to get a point. Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means? You violented the fuck out of that event. Did you make a significant discovery or revelation? I'll let you all answer that if you think you did or not. It's kind of give or take. Yeah. All right. Dean, you definitely get this one. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? He drugged a fucking combat scenario out of oblivion, which was hilarious. And finally, did you earn any money? I don't think any money.
I sold him drugs.
You sold drugs. You earned money. That is fantastic.
And spray paint in the sock.
You did. You absolutely
The
did.
sock was the most expensive item there.
It really was.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what we fucking got for the session. Let's do some closing plugs. Bert, I'm going to start with you. What do you got happening,
Okay.
man?
This Friday, we're going back to our BX Dungeons and Dragons. A little bit of old school D&D going on there. This Saturday is Cyberpunk Red. I think we played Weird Frontiers
be.
last.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cyberpunk Red this Saturday. This Sunday, I'm doing something. We'll figure it out depending on who can play.
I'm available.
We'll do
I'm
something.
available.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Jeremy, what do you got, man?
Aaron Reese on Patreon, comics, maps, tokens, other fun stuff. Check it out.
Very cool. Dan, make some words.
Oh
Those were
are
not
not
words.
words.
Those were sounds.
shoot, I did it wrong.
How fucking dare you? Well, make some words anyway, Dan.
Oh no. I guess it's always cool if you want to come check out our Discord where we've got memes, talk about episodes, games, things like that. You can find us, the Lollygaggers, Grim Peril Studios, Frogs.
Frogs, absolutely. John, what about you, man?
Yeah, over on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel,
Yeah.
you can on Tuesdays and Thursdays you can catch episodes of our Pathfinder Second Edition Age of Ashes playthrough, and oops, they're all goblins, and they aggressively avoid the plot, and I try to drag them forward.
We really do.
Reluctantly.
We really do. As for the rest of the week coming on with Defenders, John is actually running us through more Universe Ball Anthology this Friday. Part 2.
Back, baby.
Wrapping it up. Lots of lizards doing a heist on a yacht to save their grandmother. It's really weird, even for us, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. Saturday is not a streamed thing, so don't worry about what's happening Saturday. Go watch Bert, and we'll be back here next Wednesday for more of Alien All Fear the Ishtar, because it's every fucking week, whether you like it or not. So I guess until we see you next time, Ashley showed me a new thing that I should use as my thing, and Jeremy was like, do that. And I don't remember what it was. What it was, Jeremy? Or what was it? Or was it John that said that? I don't fucking know. Anyway.
It was something that was good. It was good.
It was something like, do kindness, you fuckers, or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know.
Oh, yeah. I think April dropped it in like one of the chats.
I don't know. Anyway, so until we see you next time, join our fucking Discord. Start fires, and catch you later.
Drive it like you stole it.
Drive it like you fucking stole it. Deuces.
Later.